TGIF, good people. This is Miss Mia tapping in with another video. It is a whole lot of degrees, a lot of temperatures warmer than it was on yesterday. However, it was gorgeous yesterday. It's equally as gorgeous today. I didn't stop by or tap in to inform you about the weather. I just wanted to be motivation and encouragement on today to you. That as we go about our lives and as we just, reflect on some things, or maybe we might be, experiencing some hardships, or maybe going through, meaning that, we might be, facing some difficulties, and such is life. It happens. But what I tapped in today to say is kind of give a testimony, if you will, or kind of just a life check-in update. I had started out on making a video, and I just wanted to motivate, inspire, and encourage someone. That's still what my mission is. However, on Wednesday, I believe it was the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. On Wednesday, no, it was actually Tuesday. And so I wasn't able, it was Wednesday or Tuesday. I'm getting my days jumbled up right about now. But however, stick with me, stay with the story. I had got in my car, started my car. Now, mind you, the weather has started switching up. So it had gotten much colder than it typically is. And my car was like, what's going on? So, long story short, I got in my car. I was going to location to shoot my video. And I stopped and made, a quick run. And it was actually to the beauty supply store. I had needed, an item. So I slid over to the beauty supply store and came back to my car. Now, mind you, the guy, that was working in the store, he was kind of, looking at the price, and he wanted to charge me a little bit more for the item that I had on the counter. And I was like, and he went back and he walked over there to, I'm going somewhere, just stick with me. And he walked back over there, and I was like, and he looked at the price, and the sticker was already on there. So I pointed to the sticker, and then he walked over there, and the sticker over there, the item that I had picked up and was trying to purchase, was the same as, it stated on the item. So I was like, it's I'm not trying to cheat you or beat you. And then he kind of was like a little bit perturbed or whatever. I don't know if he was all that perturbed, but then I told him to have a nice day. So I walked out to my car. So he came out there. He was smoking a cigarette, right? He lit up a cigarette as I was getting in my car. I guess he wanted to see what kind of whip I was about to dip off into or whatever. Or he just wanted to smoke a cigarette, whatever the case was, right? So my car went start. So we just had like not a negative exchange, but it kind of was like the energy wasn't really all the way pleasant. But then I was like, well, have a good day or whatever. And I really didn't feel no kind of way. It was just like, maybe people come in his store and, do the utmost or whatever, or be trying to cheat and beat him. That wasn't what I was on. That's not even my get down. That's not what I do. But I said all that to say this. I asked him for a jump because my car went start. He said, yeah, I think it's like something else. He was saying that he thought it was like, maybe the something else. But mind you, so he got me a jump. I had jumper cables in my car, so I got him out. He gave me a jump or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, you from?" I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So then he, whacked off or whatever. Then the car, he gave me a jump or whatever. He didn't let it run. But however, I was like, almost like, oh my goodness, what is it? What am I gonna do? I was like, Lord, I need to get somewhere so I can get this car together. So he ends up starting up. So he came back. He was like, and I'm doing like this. He doing like this. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. So I went to AutoZone, and they tested my battery, and they said my battery was, you know, not doing good, and it was freezing outside. It was heck of cold, and I didn't even have my jacket on. It was in the car. He was like, "Well, you could purchase this battery with us, which was $190 some dollars, and then get a 3-year warranty or some little crazy astronomical price." So, or you could go to Walmart, and that's typically, that's where I got the last battery from, was at Walmart. So I goes over there to my local Walmart, you know, a couple miles from, my spot or whatever. I'm going somewhere. I'm still going somewhere. It took me a long time to get there, but I'm still keep up. So I go to Walmart. They tell me they don't even have the battery. But if you go to the other Walmart that's not too far from there, they have 5 in stock. So I go over there and they don't have the battery. But he tells me, calls the employee calls the other, Walmart that was about 30 minutes, up the road or whatever. And I'm like, I got to get me a battery because I'm not about to get out here in these streets and then can't get back to my destination. That is a no-go. That's what we won't be doing. So I stayed on the mission. So I go about 30 minutes out my way to get the battery, and I'm just like, man, this is a lot. But I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead on and knock it out because it needs to be done. I really wanted to abort the mission, but then I stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that it needed to be done, and I knew that I wasn't, about to put myself in a position where, I was getting ready to be out there, not being able to get back to my destination or have to, ask somebody for a jump or whatever the case may be. And you know how that go. So then, long story short, I ends up going to the Walmart, and it was a young man out there, and he was really, really nice. He was really, really nice. He just, as soon as he saw me, he was like looking. He kept on, he was helping. I think it was 1 or 2 cars in front of me. It was like 1 or 2 cars in front of me, so he just kept on glancing back over there like as if he knew me or something, or, you know, um, whatever, he just kept on looking at me. He kept looking, and then when he got to me, I thought he was going to be, acting funny or whatever, and he actually was extremely pleasant. He was really nice, and so I told him that I needed a oil change, which I could have went to Jiffy and just topped off, but then it had been, some months since I had an oil change, and I don't really drive my car that much. And I could have went to Jiffy as I stated, and got my oil topped off, and then kept it moving. But I was like, well, I want them to put the battery on, and then we gonna do all the services like that. And so I was like, I'll just get the oil change anyway. So I end up telling the guy, the young man, I said I was just gonna get the battery, and then I was like, well, nah, I could go to the other Walmart, get the oil change, and don't worry about it. So then I was in there. It seemed like it was like hours. I'm like hour or two. Now, mind you, I had started off at the first Walmart, then with the second Walmart, and they was like the Walmart by where I stay at ain't really that close to begin with. And then the second Walmart was further than that one. And then the third Walmart I ended up in, it was like cities away. So, I ended up like, by the time I got on the freeway, it took me like a whole hour just to get back to my spot. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, it was worth it. I said all that 10 minutes, 11 minutes later, I said all that to say this. Like when God is trying to get you a blessing or you about to get blessed, sometimes you got to go out your way. Sometimes you got to go out your way to get what God has for you, and the people that's going to be there to bless you is not going to be at the first location and possibly not even at the second location. However, the third location that you roll up to and that you pull up to is going to be the right people, the right time to get you that right blessing. So I said all that to say this: when God is going to bless you and he has a blessing for you, you might have to go out your way. You might have to go out your way, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. So I went all the way up the street, round the corner, bit the block, spent the block. You know what I'm saying? Just to say that. I pray that this blesses you in some shape, form, or fashion, some little small shape. If you stay to the end of the video, I pray that I said something that blessed you. It was a young lady out here that was walking in the video, and I was smiling and thumbs up her because she went all the way in the grass and out her way because she seen me making this video. That was much love and respect to that beautiful person that just walked past here, because a lot of times people go out of their way to be rude, but when you notice that people go out of their way to be respectful, you acknowledge it as well, and it really brightens your day and makes your day, because everybody is not rude and just nasty, or whatever we call people that's just not having or feeling good about who they are and not comfortable in their own skin. And just we got to make sure that we just continue to pray for those people, because at some point we weren't the people that we are today, and so we live and we learn, and prayerfully we grow, and we continue to not look at people with a turned up nose, but just having empathy and compassion for them, and just praying for them, because we know that they need it. And I'm sure that when I was out there with my little nasty attitude and my little stank attitude, it was somebody that looked at me and possibly prayed for me. I know my grandmother did. So I'm going to keep a positive attitude and just pray for folk. And that's going to be my video. That's going to be that. Oh, Dad, Miss Mia, what you got on? What you got on? I got this backpack rigged up on my waist because I didn't want to, be having it all up here restricting my shoulders in the video. So then therefore I tied it around my waist. So I give y'all a video with the outfit or what I'm working with or whatever. I'ma do that after I turn this video off. I'ma make a whole separate video. But I just wanted to say that peace and blessings, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. It is Friday. And just be safe. Be a blessing to someone, and bless yourself with some good literature. it's that season again, you know, and I'm gonna walk down here to this other little section, so y'all gonna get this little cloud work. Y'all gonna get we going out in the clouds. What y'all thought we wasn't gonna do it? Yeah, this Miss Mia signing off. Peace and blessings, y'all.